today we're in the car, and where we're going is to the Statue of Liberty. So come on, we're going to go. But right now, I want you to meet three people. Here's Patricia, and here maybe you're gonna remember him from Hawaii. Bryson, say hi. Hi. And another guest. This last guest is Dave.
Hello. I'm the driver.
And what we're going to do is like I said again, we're going to, drum roll please, going to, so where we're going to is the Statue of Liberty. Statue of Liberty. But yeah. Okay, so we're almost there, but we're going to the bridge. So we will see you there. Bye.
Patricia Hazell for Patricia's Potpourri. And today we're taking a very special trip to the Statue of Liberty. And we're on statue cruises. We're on the boat. We're on the water, actually on the water now. We're out here with Bryson and Hunter and Uncle Dave and our director, Alan Carlton. And we have just come from Battery Park, where it was so fabulous. And I want to thank to the sister that was playing fabulous music for us in front of the restaurant. So we're going to see the Statue of Liberty, but in Hunter's school and class, and because I was an online grandma, they did so many stories about immigration. And now we're going to see the Statue of Liberty. We hope to see Ellis Island if we have time. And the Statue of Liberty stands for, Hunter, what does the Statue of Liberty stand for? Say it to the camera. Stands for freedom. Just like the song says, give me your tired and your poor. Many immigrants have come through this way. So you'll hear later from me more with that poem. But thank you so much. Please look at future episodes of Patricia's Potpourri on YouTube. And thank you for looking at this episode. Maybe your ancestors came from this way. Hi, this is Patricia Hazell and
Hunter
at the Statue of Liberty. And Hunter had many stories about immigration and in his class. And that's prompted us to come and see this actual beautiful lady. What does this lady stand for, Hunter?
Liberty, and it's from the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, and for freedom. And you know, there was a wonderful song about that I learned in 5th grade. Give me your tired and your poor, and your huddled masses yearning. to be free. And that's what America is supposed to be about. Open hands. And it says, I lift my lamp besides the golden door.
Today we're at Ellis Island because I've been studying hard in school about immigration and Ellis Island.
Remember when I was a little girl, I found my grandmother's immigration papers when she came through Ellis Island. And if we probably go to that registry department, we could probably find a copy of her papers when she came to America. I know that my cousins found my grandfather's papers coming to America, the other side of the Hazell side of the family, and they found the picture of John Richard Hazell when he came to America through Ellis Island. I had an Uncle Jim who used to come to Ellis Island to meet the immigrants when they came from the Dutch West Indies. These were people that ended up joining the Orange Benevolent Association on 137th Street in Harlem, where immigrants and lots of immigrants, Caribbean immigrants, bought houses and lived and started association at the beginning of their American voyage.
The most important things in the museum are up on the second floor. The great hall where the immigrants were inspected, and exhibits in the wings will show you what they experienced.
Okay, the director was looking at the medical equipment in which they have here, and I was questioned, why do they have this medical equipment? Well, one of the purposes of coming to Ellis Island before entering the United States of America was to see if you had any kinds of diseases or infections that you would bring to the population of the America. So that's why they have this medical equipment, to make sure that when people stopped here at Ellis Island, they were given a medical checkup, and to make sure that they had no infectious diseases to bring to the population of the people of the United States of America. Hi, I'm at the Research Center on Ellis Island. And what I did was, I knew that my grandmother came through Ellis Island because when I was a little girl, I saw her picture on an Americanization, a card about her coming to America. So right now I'm at the Research Center and I'm doing the passenger research to find out if I can find any more about my grandmother when she came to America. Here I am at Ellis Island. Battery Park. And I want to say thank you for watching the Statue of Liberty and the Immigration Museum segment of Patricia's Potpourri. You can do some research. I found my grandmother's immigration papers. So please do some research, and thank you for watching Patricia's Potpourri on YouTube. Thank you. Wasn't that a wonderful trip to the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah. And Ellis Island.
Yes. And what? Tell me anything that you learned about the Statue of Liberty. You know why we went? Because so many of the stories that you read in Miss P's class had to do with immigration and people coming to America.
And another thing that I remember, when we were on a trip, we saw a lot of stuff. We saw the ocean, and we even saw the Statue of Liberty.
Yes. So at the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island, that was part of Hunter's summer vacation.
And another thing that I remember is, do you know there's a where you can go all the way up to see the view of Statue of Liberty?
Oh, you can go all the way up to the top of the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah. Where you can find it is when you look at the Statue of Liberty, you can see you can see a torch, and that's where the stairs are. But just to remind you, there's a lot of stairs.
Okay. Okay, and we also went to the Ellis Island from this. That's a part of the Statue of Liberty tour, Ellis Island.
Yeah, that's great.
Tell me what did you see on Ellis Island?
What I saw on Ellis Island, a lot of pictures
of immigrants, and it was about immigration, Ellis Island. And while we were there, we did some research.
And we found my grandma's grandmother.
Yes, how she came to America from the Bahamas on a boat called the Esperanza.
And another thing is, in that back in that days, they used to put something in their eyes.
Oh, you mean when they came to Ellis Island, when they were given that examination?
Yes.
Oh, I know, because they had a special examination for people when they came over to America to make sure that they were not coming here to spread germs and disease. But it's kind of funny because this is the year 2020, and we have the pandemic.
And another thing that I remember when we went there, we ate food, and when we went there was a cafe, and there was a lot of clocks, and we got confused with the clocks too. But the clocks were the stuff that all around the world that tells time.
Yeah, and those tables and chairs were original chairs from the time that the immigrants came. And also they had some of the actual clothing of some of the immigrants from 40, 50, 60 years ago or more who came over to Ellis Island. And lots of pictures, lots of education. And you can research your own family history right there, as Hunter and I did.
And next time when we go over there, we're going to try to find my grandma's great-great-father.
That's right. Yes, you can find a lot. We found the boat, Anne had a picture of the boat in which our family came from the Bahamas. Another thing that we did this summer is we went to the Speaker of the House, Carl Hastie's barbecue at Haffen Park.
And when we went there, a lot of stuff was, one, a lot of music, a playground, and there was a archer.
And there was face painting too. I remember you being a lion. Or a tiger? Or was it a lion?
Who knows?
Okay. And there was lots of food, lots of fun, and people interacted with each other, and politicians interacted with folks from the community. And we saw a man that may end up being the mayor of New York City. I thought you took a picture with him.
We did.
Eric Adams. Let's look at the footage. Today I am at a park in the northeast Bronx, and it is a fabulous, fabulous day. And this park is a hidden treasure of the northeast Bronx. Swimming pool, tennis courts, soccer fields. I mean, everything here is wonderful. But why are we here today? Because Carl Heastie, one of my favorite people in the whole world, politicians, he is having his annual barbecue to thank his community. And that is what it is. So that's what's happening right now. And there are a lot of fabulous politicians that came to support Carl. I saw Darcel, Clark, the DA, Eric and Adams, and so many other people are here. Kevin Riley, and I gotta say, Carl has a wonderful staff, and Raven Brown is one of his diamonds. I see her as a diamond. So it's so wonderful to be here. So many families are here enjoying themselves. There's young, old, everybody. And this park is a historical park. It's named after a borough president. So we'll get more information for you. Okay, thank you. And continue to look at episodes of Patricia's Potpourri.
Hi, I'm Assemblyman Carl Heastie, Speaker of the New York State Assembly. I just wanted to have a day where everybody could just come together, have a good time, eat, enjoy, dance. It's been a rough and tough year and a half. COVID got us down a little bit, but we're going to stay strong as a family. So just wanted to have a barbecue, a family reunion in the Northeast Bronx. Everybody take care, be safe, and if you haven't been, get vaccinated.
I am never going to forget the Bronx. Never.
But also we need community engagement. We got a new Y coming. That's part of it. Giving our young people something to do. We have Saturday night lights. We have 5 sites here in the Northeast Bronx where people can go on Saturday nights to be safe. We're going to do that. Play streets. There are a number of things that we can do. Community as well as the enforcement. So that's where I want us to be at this time. And I promise you, I'm going to do all that I can to turn this violence around. We have to. When you hear, guess what? When you hear guns gunshots, guess who else hears it? I hear it too. Because I'm your neighbor. So if I can hear it and you can hear it, we got to do something about it. So I'm proud, Speaker Heastie, to be your constituent. Okay, I thank you for all the work that you've done to bring fairness into the system. We don't always agree, but at least he listens to me and I listen to him. And what's important is that we need to know what's going on from each other so we can be guided by that, and we're always able to do that. Senator Jamal Bailey, of course, you know, we got good folks here doing the work. So thank you so much, Kevin Riley. All of us together, we can make this happen. So thank you so much. I'm gonna get out there and say hello, but I need to give me a plate.
All right, go eat. We don't want the DA to be hungry. So one of the wonderful things about, you know, as Darcel mentioned, the DA, excuse me, DA Clark mentioned, as much as I love being the Speaker of the Assembly, I would say my most important job is being the Assemblyman of this district. Without this, I couldn't be Speaker of the Assembly. And so we had Darcel join us, because remember, all of us, Darcel, myself, Jamal, and Kevin, all live in this community. So we're going to adopt somebody who lives in another part of the Bronx. It's all right. But again, I said Darcel was a ceiling breaker and a ceiling breaker and a history maker. And we're about to have a new person to do that as well. And again, in the history of the Bronx, can you imagine? We've never had a woman as Bronx Borough President, and we've never had a black woman as Bronx Borough President. So come January 1st, Councilwoman Vanessa Gibson, who I remember when she was an intern in Albany. You and Jamal intern? Y'all didn't intern the same year. You a little bit, okay. All right, so when I first started in the Assembly, Vanessa was an intern with then Assemblywoman Aurelia Green, who became the Deputy Borough President, who we lost a little earlier this year. We're gonna miss her, but she's with us all the time. But as I said, so we're gonna adopt this sister from the western part of the Bronx. But I want to bring to you, but again, as our next mayor said, the ball game's not over yet. There's still officially election day. June was just primary day, but come November election day, and if you follow through, you will allow Vanessa to become a history maker and be the first woman and black woman to be the Bronx Borough President. Councilwoman Vanessa Gibson.
Family, you all got us this victory. The 83rd Assembly District was the highest voting district that got us to the victory line. Thank you. We won this district by 3-1. But it's because of all of you, because you already know that you have to be a part of the process, that you're a part of the solution and not the problem. And so you came out in big numbers. Everyone kept saying, Miss Gibson, we got you, you won this. And I said, I don't know. I'm trusting in God, but I don't know if we can get to that victory line, because a lot of people said you can do it, but I also heard some folks that were doubting us. And I said, you know what? I can't doubt what God is telling me. I can't doubt the message and the assignment that God has for me. And so we were certified July 22nd with 54% of the vote. Thank you, Northeast Bronx. I am so humbled, I am so honored, and as I've said before, I dedicate this election to our children, to our young kings and our young queens, because they're the future. We do all this work for them so that they know that they are the next generation of leaders. And of course, I have to dedicate this election to my mother, to Aurelia Green. I dedicate this to her because if she were here, I know that she is proud of me. She is proud of the work, of the seed that she planted. And I look forward to working with all of you because we have a lot of work to do.
Hi, this is Donovan Williams and Betty Davis. Together we are New York Life, represented here in the park. What a beautiful day it was. We got to meet our future mayor of the city of New York. And we had some good food, good weather, all around a wonderful evening. And we met a wonderful set of people who came by to learn a little bit more about not only life insurance, but also ways they can actually improve their kids, grandkids' lives for the future. Betty?
We were glad to be here, to bring our
services, well-needed financial literacy and services to our Bronx community. And especially in COVID, a lot of us are still unaware of the very importance of life insurance. So we're glad for the persons who stopped by and for those who were able to share the valuable information about protecting our loved ones, building a financial legacy, and building future income. And we hope to be able to do this more often on a regular basis to educate our community. Thank you. Thanks again to Assemblyman Heastie for having us.
And as you know, New York Life is one of the oldest life insurance companies in America. And we're here to help our community, wherever you are. Give us a call. We can always talk to you about not just life insurance, but education planning, retirement planning, the works.
Long-term care, and we are number 67 on the Fortune 500 list of companies. So we're very reliable, very stable, and we're the friend. We're definitely the friend you must keep.
All right,
Thank
New York
you.
Life, the company you keep. Now, in case you wanted to reach out to us, very easily, you can find us here. My number directly is 914-253-7056. Again, 914-253-7056. If you wanted to call my mobile number, you can reach me on 347-471-1937. And Betty,
You can reach me at 347-320-3013. Call me.
we're happy to serve you. God bless you.
Bless you.
Take care.